We are live on the rooftop. We are back on the roof. I don't know what my hair looks like. I'm going to tell you right now, I have no idea what it looks like. I can barely see. I did take down, if you thought my hair was cut, I did cut it a little bit, but it's not cut completely. So, good morning. Hello, hello. I'm getting everybody on in. It may be confusing because I think I have another link, but when I do this on my phone, it creates its own little link. So, this is the link that we have for class today. I'm gonna make sure that I cancel out that other link at some point and maybe just reschedule it. So, we are going to be on this link this morning. Hope you are well. My name is Tianna Christine. If you are watching me for the first time, hello. Hello. Say hello in the chat. I do respond. This is a live thing, right? So I get to say hello. All right. Good morning. Okay, my hair looks fine. Thank you. Thank you. All right. It looks fine. I'm hoping it does, right? All right. We're going to get started today. We're going to focus on that upper body today. So today is going to get all that upper body work. So I want you to grab your mat, get nice and comfortable wherever you are because we're going to have some fun today. Get those arms, we got tickets to the gun show today. All right, so we're going to get started. Now, can you believe this has not happened before? But can you believe that I left my intention cards? Can you believe it? All right. So, today's intention word is a little bit of grace. Can I get that grace today? So today's intention word is grace, all right? Thank you, Twitch. Good morning, good morning. Look, I'm looking at how my ponytail that I just put up here today, I don't know how it looks, but we're gonna roll with it, because this is live. And hey, you know what? I'm the only one that really needs to be worried about being dressed, right? Because you're at home in the comfort of your home. I see you, but I don't see you. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. All right. Hey, Dre, baby. All right. I'm outside getting this sun before getting a little bit of sun later on today, having a little fun. I hope that you are well. Of course, I love being out here on the roof. I'm finishing up with my clients. They just left. I love being up here. It's for an apartment complex, so I love when I get to stick around and they let me stay for my yoga class this morning. So let's get started. Thank you so much for putting that intention word in there. It's grace today. I need that grace. Hang in there. Hang with me. We got this together. Are we ready for our yoga class today? Now, I want to make sure that even when I come down here on this seat and I have the sun shining, that you are good, making sure you can hear the music okay, making sure that we're all good. One thing I will tell you is I am grateful that it is not too hot. I did a class just a little bit ago for a full hour and the sun was nice. I barely broke a sweat. But right now, it's heating up. It is heating up. So, I'm grateful that the weather turned out well. It's looking like rain, but all is well. And I hope that you are well. So I can see the chat, but it's so far away. All right, getting some sunshine. Yes, I am definitely getting that sunshine. I can see your stuff here. Yes, okay, now I'm going back. All right, I'm able to see it. Are we ready? Now, remember, we got tickets to the gun show today. So we're gonna get them arms rolling today. So we're gonna do a little bit more work in actually getting that ready. So I hope that you can hear me okay. I'm gonna just move this speaker because I need all the inspo. I'm gonna move that speaker just a little bit closer and we're gonna turn up the bed just a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves down onto the mat. Woo, come to a nice comfortable seat. Just let yourself be here. Be here in this space, let yourself relax. We're gonna go ahead and get nice and comfortable. You probably will need a block or two if you'd like to have it, so go ahead and get it handy, get it available to you. Your knees don't have to be crossed, they can if you like, but whatever feels good to you. I want you to first, and I cannot block out the world around me, right? I'm in the city. It is what it is. I want you to first just allow yourself to just come to a nice comfortable seat. Whatever that looks like, even if you're sitting in a chair, just let yourself come to a nice comfortable seat. And we're just gonna take a nice deep inhale in, and with an open mouth, just let it all out. We let the week come down. We let August come down. We let everything come down. Because you know what? When we take those breaths out, and you might even need one more, just let all the tension come away. We want to let everything go. And even if we pick it back up for this moment that we're together, this space, this is that safe space where all that anger, it doesn't exist. Where all of the anxiety doesn't exist. The self-doubt, it doesn't exist. The fear does not exist here. So just empty that stuff out. Set it over to the side. If you have to pick it up later, that's okay. But guess what? For this moment in time right here, you got this, I got you, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves today right here on the mat. So I want you to get nice and comfortable. We're gonna start by placing our hands onto our lap, palms up or down, whatever feels good for you. And just let your body come to a nice comfortable breathing cycle, whatever that looks like. So maybe it's a nice breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Or maybe it's out through your mouth. But whatever that looks like for you, I want you to just let your knees get soft. Allow your spine to be nice and long, chest lifted, shoulders released. And maybe you come to that intention of grace, or maybe your own personal intention. Because sometimes we put so much on ourselves and our bodies and on our minds and on our day that we might just need a little bit of grace, just a little bit, to keep ourselves going. And we extend that grace to others. So as you just allow yourself to get here and get settled, I want you to remember that as we go throughout the practice. So on that next inhale, we're gonna lift our right shoulder up, just the right. Take it up towards that ear, which we normally don't, right? We're taking it up. And exhale, we take it down. Take the left up, and again, I'm your mirror, my left, your right, right? And take it down. And other side again, take it up. And let's go ahead and bring that left ear towards the left shoulder. And then begin to float that shoulder all the way down. Feel that stretch. And take the chin back to neutral. And again on the other side, let's go ahead and take that shoulder all the way up. And right ear, right shoulder. And then begin to lower down the shoulder. Feel that stretch. Oh, that feels good. And taking it back to neutral. Both shoulders, we're going to take our hands towards our thighs. Both shoulders come up. And exhale, take it down. Both shoulders come up. And exhale, take it down. Two more like that. And take it down. And one last one, bring it up. And take it down. Take those hands, bring them up overhead. Lift through the chest. Maybe interlace those thumbs. And exhale, hinge forward. Taking your body all the way down towards the ground. Tucking your chin into your chest. Allow your forearms to release. We're going to start by walking those hands over towards our right side. Maybe stacking left over right if that feels good. And then over to the opposite side. And gently taking it back to center. And on that inhale, slowly walk those hands back towards your body, coming up to a nice, comfortable seat. I'm going to start to roll those shoulders back. So pick it up and roll it back. And then pause and roll it forward. Oh, yes. And then let's go ahead and pause. Shake that shoulder and the neck out just a little bit more. Whatever feels good to you. Let's go ahead and add the arm, arm over right side. Right arm to the left. Take it down. Left arm over to the right. Take it down, other side. Take it down. Last one on this side. Take it back to center. Bring the arms up overhead. Allow the hands to touch. Take it down for goalpost. Arms press. Lift through the chest. Bring it back up. Take it down. Press. Bring it back up. Take it down and press. Bring it back up. Take it down and press. We got 3 more. Remember, we're building the pressure and the sensation in these arms. We're going to work these arms today. Back up. Press it down. Back up. Last one. Leave it here, right here. Straighten the arms. Bend them back. Straighten the arms. Bend it back. Straighten. Bend. Last one, straighten. Bend. Take it down. Shake it out. There we go. You got this. All right, are we ready to come to our tabletop position? Let's come to our tabletop. All right. I want you to go ahead and find a nice, comfortable spot on your mat. We come to our tabletop position. Go ahead and let those knees stack right underneath the hips. We're going to stack our wrists to be right over the shoulders, and I want you to just lift the hands as you rock from left to right. Just lift the hands, and I want you to imagine that it's like a force field here. We're going to cup as if we were like clawing it out. Keep breathing. Remember, the fingertips is what we're going to keep down. Keep going. Keep breathing. Last one on this side. Last one on this side. Go ahead, allow your body to shift back. We're going to bring those knees out as wide as the mat. Now, if the hips don't come down, that's okay. Go ahead and rock it out from left to right. And if you're having trouble with the hips being up, we want to go ahead and tuck the tailbone under. Tuck the tailbone under. Let those knees get nice and wide to find that space. And walk the body out. Tuck the chin. Now know that you can come back to this pose at any point throughout our practice, whenever you need it. We're going to reach forward, come back to that tabletop position, lift through the chest, push back. Now we're going to start this, we're warming up our hands and our shoulders here. So go ahead and bring those knees towards each other. Push forward. Lift through the chest. Take it back. Press it forward. Take it back, you got it. Press forward. Take it back. We have 3 more like that. Yes, I said 3. Take it back. Press forward. And take it back. 1 more, press forward. Maybe you go ahead and bring yourself towards that upward facing dog. Maybe you bring the knees off the ground as you press into the fingertips. Go ahead and shift the shoulders back. Lower the knees. Come all the way back into that child's pose with our knees together. Take the forehead down. I want you to bring the hands back towards your feet. In our puppy pose here, let the shoulders relax. On that inhale, we come all the way up. We come up into our camel pose as we press those hips forward. Keep pressing the hips forward. Maybe you take hands to the hips. Press the hips forward. Relax the shoulders as we lift through the chest. You got this. Take it back. Walk the hands out in front. On that exhale, let's come forward. Our first downward facing dog of our practice. Let's pedal our feet out here. You got this. You got this. Keep going. Pedal your feet out. Shaking head, yes and no. And let's go ahead and bring the weight back into the heels. Shift it back for your first full downward facing dog. As we walk the gaze up towards the belly, tucking chin into our chest, let your shoulders relax. Taking the belly up towards the spine. Just press back a little bit more. I want you to shift the weight forward. Come almost to a push-up position. Shift back. Shift the weight back into your downward facing dog. Shift the weight towards your hand. Look towards your hands as you shift the weight forward. Take it back. 2 more like that. Look in between the hands and right in front, right at the top of your mat. Take it back. 1 last one. Look towards the top of the mat. Shift it back, downward facing dog. Walk the hands to the back of the mat. Bend the knees, belly on the thigh. This is our first forward fold. I'm appreciating this breeze right now. Let's grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Go ahead and sway from left to right, shaking head yes and no. Release the hands down. On that inhale, come all the way up. Bring the arms up overhead. Shift the weight into the heels as you press your hips forward. Slight back bend here. On that exhale, take the hands down. Shimmy it up. Walk towards the front of your mat. 2-step it if you like. Whatever gets you there. Make sure that you leave some room for your feet, for your hands to come down. All right. We're going to go ahead and plant those feet. Take the hands down by your side. On that inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Allow the head to surrender. We're gonna grab our peace fingers with our big toe with our peace fingers. You got what I'm saying. Our big toe with our peace fingers. So make 2 fingers. Go ahead and grab your big toe. If your hands don't reach the big toe, that's okay. You can go ahead and grab those ankles or the shin. Whatever feels comfortable to you. I want you to go ahead and bring those elbows down. So we're bringing those elbows out towards the side. Bringing ourselves a little bit deeper into that forward fold. Shift the weight into the balls of the foot. Again, let those elbows come out to the side. On that inhale, we're going to take a flat back, still holding on to whatever you have held on to. We're going to shift those shoulders back into that flat back. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and release it all the way back down. Let those elbows come out. On that inhale, release the hands. We step it back to our tabletop position. I want you to untuck your toes. Come down onto your forearms. Come all the way down. Untucking those toes, come down into your forearms. Now you feel free to interlace your hands or maybe stack one hand over the other. Whatever feels good to you. You can clasp the hand, you can interlace the hands, but I want the elbows to be out. Now if you want to gauge your space, you can grab opposite elbows. If you can grab opposite elbows, you're good to go with your spacing. If you can't grab your opposite elbows, go ahead and bring your elbows in just a little bit more. All right, we're going to shift the weight back into the heels. Keep those elbows down onto the ground. Feel a little stretch here. Let those hips come back. Shift the weight forward. We're going to bring that head right over the hands. Shift it back. Shift it right back over the hands. Take it back. Shift it back over. Take it back. One last one. Shift it forward. Exhale, take it back. Now we're going to try a little something, come back to neutral here. We're going to take one foot out. So come onto the ball of one foot. We're still going to keep that opposite foot down. We're going to do the same thing where we're going to shift the weight forward and take it back. So feel that flex on the back of the foot, shift it forward and take it back. Shift it forward and take it back. 2 more, shift it forward. Take it back. Last one, shift it forward. Take it back. Take that knee down. Take a rock from left to right. All right, are we ready to go on the opposite side? Let's see if we can take that opposite one down. And again, let that hip come down to neutral. We shift it forward. Take it back. Shift it forward. So you're coming, bringing that toe right over. Take the heel back in line with the ball of the foot. Shift it forward. Take it back. Shift forward. Remember I said we're working these arms today. Take it back. Shift forward. Take it back. 2 more like that. At your own breath. Take it down. Shift the weight back into your child's pose. Walk the hands out. Relax here. We're going to interlace those hands. Take them behind the head. Feel that stretch along the back of your arms. Keep breathing. We're going to take the hands down, tap the hands on the mat, take them right back behind your head. Now, if you have a bun or something in the back of your head, it can be a little bit harder. Take it down, tap, bring it back. Take it down, tap, and bring it back. 2 more like that. We're going to end with our hands behind our head, feeling the stretch along the back of the arms. On that exhale, release the hands, take them back out in front. Turn your gaze towards your hands. We shift forward as we come back to our downward facing dog. Paddle the feet. You got this. Shift the weight back into the heels. I want you to look towards your hands. Gently come forward. Go ahead and shift it back. Let's go ahead and come to our forward fold. On that inhale, come all the way up. Press the hips forward. Slight back bend here. On that exhale, lower it all the way down. You got it. Let's take our walk to the top of the mat if we are not already. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit more work in our arms. So you saw that pose that we did. We're gonna come back to that. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. You got it. Let's take a flat back right here. Plant the hands, step back, we flow it out. We meet in our downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's see if we can go ahead and bring those knees down. Untuck the toes. Shift the weight back into the heels. Let's go ahead and interlace those hands. Take your elbows into that position where our elbows are about shoulder distance apart. We're going to gently shift the weight forward. So I want you to make sure that those arms are out, almost into that tabletop position. Come here, nice neutral neck and spine here. Shift the weight back. Bring it forward. Shift the weight back. Bring it forward. Now remember, we came up on one leg here. One leg, we just came up on one knee, just allowing that foot to come up off of the knee to come up off of the ground. If you feel comfortable and maybe you'd like to try both knees to come up off the ground, now we're here in our plank pose. You can feel free to take both knees down, whatever feels good to you. If you'd like to stay here in your plank, we're going to go ahead and shift the weight forward. So bringing those heels over the toes and then shift the weight back. Shift the weight forward. Take it back. Shift the weight forward. Take it back. 2 more like that. Shift the weight forward and take it back. It's all right if you start to shake. Shift it forward. Take it back. Come down onto those knees. Child's pose right here. Woo. That really, really, really gets the body warm. Let's take puppy pose, bringing those hands down towards the feet. Rest the shoulders. On that inhale, let's go ahead and bring both hands back up in front. Bring the gaze towards your hands. Bring it forward. Press into your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Go ahead and shift the weight back into the heels. Walk the gaze up towards the belly. We're gonna go ahead and lift our right leg up overhead. So starting with that right leg, go ahead and bend it, open it out, three-legged dog here. Straighten the leg. Let's go ahead and bend it back. Straighten the leg, bend it back. Two more like that, straighten the leg, bend it back. Last one, straighten the leg. We're gonna bend it, bring it through, frame the hand. We're here in our low lunge. You got this, keep breathing. Breathe. See if we can lift through the chest. If you have a block, you can bring your chest up a little bit higher. You got this. On that exhale, I want you to plant the hands down, step the foot back, come back to your downward facing dog. Press away with your fingers. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite leg, so go ahead and stretch that leg long. Bend the knee. Straighten it back. Bend the knee. Straighten it again. Go ahead and bend it. Two more, straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Let's bring that knee in, frame the hands. Come into that low lunge. Lift through the chest. I want you to press your chest forward as you bring those shoulders back. Keep breathing here. On that exhale, go ahead and plant the hands down, step the front foot back, come back to your downward facing dog. I want you to gaze towards your hands, take the gaze right over your mat, bring yourself forward to your plank, take it back. One more time, shift the weight forward to our plank or push-up. Take it back. Come down onto your knees, child's pose. Rock it out if it feels good. Come up to your tabletop position here. Let's start to thread the needle. So we're gonna take our right hand, I'm gonna come over to the side so you can see, taking that right hand into the center of our body, sweeping the left arm up overhead. On that exhale, thread it underneath of that right hand, come down onto your shoulder and then your forehead, walking that top hand out in front. Shift the weight back into your heels. Toes are tucked or untucked. Let your body get comfortable here. Let your shoulders surrender. Let's go ahead and walk the hand back towards our body. Press up. Bring that arm back up overhead. On that exhale, take it down. Let's swap it out. Opposite hand comes up this time. On that exhale, let's go ahead and thread it through. Take the shoulder down, forehead. Walk that front hand out. Keep breathing. On that exhale, let's go ahead and take it back. Sweep that right arm back up overhead. And exhale, take both hands down. I want you to come to the side of your mat here. We're gonna take our left hand right in line with our knee. And let's go ahead and point the hands, the fingertips out towards the top of the mat. We're gonna take the opposite foot back. Pinky toe edge of the mat is down. You're gonna go ahead and place that hand down. Maybe your hand is on a block and that's okay as well. We're gonna sweep that opposite arm up overhead. Sweep it up. I want you to press your hips forward. Keep pressing your hips forward. Remember, we're light into the wrist, heavy into the fingertips here. Let's go ahead and take that top hand, bring it down towards the wrist. Sweep it back up. Take it down. Sweep it back up. Press into the hips. Press the hips forward. Take it back down. Press the hips forward. Now, if you'd like to add a little bit of this, instead of this side step here, you can stack. You can stack your feet. Take it down. Bring it back up. It's all right if you shake. Take it down. Bring it back up. 2 more like that. Take it down. Bring it back up. Last one. Bring the hand down. We come back to our knees. Take a child's pose right here. You can walk those hands out. Breathe. And let's prepare for the opposite side. So let's take our right hand in line with our knee. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that left foot out. Remember to push the hips forward. So whatever that looks like for you, again, if it's here on the mat or if it's on a block to get you up just a little bit higher, whatever that looks like for you. We're gonna float that opposite arm up. And remember to press the hips forward as you do so. Take it down. Bring it back up. And take it down. And back up. Oh, yes, breathe. Take it down. Back up. And take it down. On that inhale, bring it back up. And again, you can stack the feet here as well. Take it down. Sweep it back up. And take it down. Sweep it up. Take it down. Sweep it up. One more. Take it down. Sweep it up. You can take yourself down. Come back to your child's pose. Walk those hands out in front. On that exhale, I want you to bring those hands right beside your forehead. On either side of you, go ahead and press up. All the way up to your camel pose. I want you to press those hips forward. You're pressing your hips forward here. Take those hands to the back, your lower back. Your fingers are going to extend down towards the mat. Bring those elbows back, as far back as you can get them. Let the shoulder blades come together. Now I want you to take one hand down towards your thighs and the other hand down. We're going to rest them right on the back of our thighs. Keep breathing, keep pressing those hips forward. Now if it's available to you, we're going to go ahead and interlace the hands. Bring the shoulder blades back just a little bit more. Remember to continue to press those hips forward. Keep breathing. And on that inhale, let's go ahead and bring it all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. Let's walk those arms out in front. Come back to your child's pose. Take the gaze towards the hands as we snake ourselves forward. Come onto your belly. Let's go ahead and take those feet down. So readjust your body to where you're on the mat as much as possible. I'm going to go ahead and readjust here. All right, we're going to take those hands right underneath of our shoulders. Let's go ahead and take the forearms down onto the mat as much as possible. So those hands are going to be right by your side. Forearms are down, shoulders are back. I want you to press into your fingers as you gently lift your body up just a little. This is our cobra pose here. Just allow your body to come up. Both shoulders are back, chest is forward. And on that exhale, lower down. Take a little break here. Press into the hands and the forearms. Lift your chest. And on that exhale, lower down. See if we can press up just a little higher. So let's go ahead and press. Maybe you lift yourself up. Maybe you begin to straighten those arms. Whatever that looks like to you in our full cobra. Remember to lift through the chest. Keep the chest lifted, the shoulders are back. On that exhale, release. There's no tension in the lower body, all right? So we're gonna do that one more time. Into the forearms and the hands. If it's comfortable, go ahead and straighten those arms. And again, no tension in the lower body. So our body tends to want to tense up at the bottom and we tighten in our glutes. I want you to release the tension here. No tension on that lower back. Just allow your chest to lift. Keep lifting, you got this, keep going. And on that exhale, now let's go ahead and round out the spine as we walk ourselves back to our child's pose. We're feeling that difference in bringing our chest forward versus our child's pose. Take the gaze towards the hands. Come up, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out if that's comfortable, or maybe walk the heels in. Press away with the feet. On that exhale, let's go ahead and come down into our tabletop position. Nice tabletop position. We're gonna bring that knee in towards the chest. Take it down, straighten it out. Let it float, take it in, straighten it out. You got this. Bring it in. And take it out. We got visitors. I can't control it. Bring it in. Take it out. And bring it in, one last one. Take it out. Take it down, give it a rock from left to right. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So let's go ahead and bring that knee in towards the nose. Arch the spine, bring it in. Take it out, straighten that leg out, let it float behind you. Take it in. Remember to press into the fingertips. And take it out. Bring it in. And take it out. Now, as you begin to bring it in, arch the spine. We're gonna press into the fingers as we bring the knee up and take it out. One last one, bring it in and take it out. Take the knees down, give it a rock. Now I want you to go ahead and make circles with your hips. Go ahead and make circles. Go ahead and work out all those snap, crackle, pops. Press into the fingertips. Remember to keep pressing in. We're gonna pause, go the opposite way. There we go. And we're gonna end with our heels back towards, our hips back towards our heels. Just go ahead and rock here from side to side. All right, let's go ahead and snake ourselves forward. Snake yourself all the way forward. Come down onto your belly. Get adjusted here. I want you to take your chin down towards your chest. With that forehead down on the mat. Remember, those elbows are back. Go ahead and lift the head. Take the chin back towards the chest. And come to neutral, taking chin on the mat. Or maybe cheek on the mat, whatever you. Towards our bottom. Maybe the hands, bring the shoulders back. Whatever feels good to you, let's go ahead and take that chin onto the mat. Through our chest, bring the shoulders back. So lift through the chest, bring those arms back. We're squeezing those shoulder blades together as much as possible. Press into the tops of your feet. You got this. You're going to feel your body shake. That's all right. Keep going. Keep going. On that exhale, release. Take your cheek down onto the mat. Most comfortable, take your chin back towards the mat. Interlace your fingers if it's available. If not, just keep the hands down and you just bring the shoulder blades together. We're gonna lift through the chest. Take those arms back. Shoulder blades are gonna touch. Zip those feet up. Press into the tops of the feet. Lift through the chest. Let's see if we can lift a little bit higher. We got this. Now remember, we're not gonna be gripping our bottoms together too much. We don't wanna create that pressure in the back. So remember, this all comes from the shoulder. Lift up, press into the tops of the feet. And on that exhale, release it down. Take your cheek on. Grab that foot. It's okay if we can't grab that. Maybe we just grab the back of the leg. So if we can grab that, awesome. If you have a strap and you'd like to grab that, you can do that as well. We're just bringing that heel towards the glute. Maybe you go ahead and lift through the chest as well. Keep breathing. So that opposite hand is down. Take one more full cycle of breath here. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and release it out. Take that hand. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So go ahead and bend the knee. Take it towards the glute. You can take that hand back. If it grabs the top of the foot, perfect. If not, go ahead and grab here. Whatever you can grab. I'm going to bring that knee in towards the other knee. Take it down towards the glutes. And remember, you can press the opposite arm up. Lift through the chest here. So if you'd like to come all the way up, you can do so, just like this. You can bring that heel in, lift up through the chest. You can stay down, whatever's comfortable to you. I want you to listen to your body here. Make sure you're bringing that heel in towards the glute, where that knee comes off the ground. On that exhale, release the foot, give it a shake, take your cheek onto the eye. towards the mat. Maybe we try to grab one hand back, grabbing the top of the foot. Maybe we try to grab the opposite hand back, grabbing the top of the opposite foot. Maybe you have your strap, and maybe we bring both towards. Looks like we're gonna take those shoulder blades back. Just allow your body to get rest here. You can lift your body up, whatever feels good to you. We're not doing full locust pose here yet. Just letting our bodies come in. And if you'd like to take full locust, you can turn your hands to the opposite way. Bring it in, and then begin to kick into the feet as you lift the knees. We're bringing those knees off the ground, lift through the chest, and bring it all the way up. Keep breathing. Maybe your body begins to rock as you breathe. See if you can lift those knees up just a little bit higher. And on that exhale, let everything come down. Take our foot down. Back onto your tabletop position. Push yourself up. Shift the weight back into your child's pose. On that exhale, look towards the hands. We're going to bring those knees to one side as we come onto our bottom. Sweep those feet around. Oh, that feels good. Bring yourself forward so that you have enough room to come down and enough room for your feet as well. Let's go ahead and tuck our tailbone under. Come all the way down onto our back. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give it a rock from left to right. Oh, yes. All right. Let's go ahead and extend one leg out in front overhead, like we're holding up the ceiling or the sky with one foot. Flex the toes. Let's go ahead and swap it out. Other foot, flex the toe. One more again on this side, flex the toe back. And other side, last one here. Go ahead and bend both knees. We're gonna hold on to the top of our right foot or our left, whichever one. We're gonna do both. Don't worry, we're gonna do both. Let's go ahead and bring that knee towards the shoulder. So press that knee back. So this is our half happy baby pose here. I want you to just press into the mat. Press that knee down. Now, if you would like to add more resistance, you can go ahead and let that opposite leg go long. Take it all the way down to the mat. If not, you can just bring it in here. That's gonna keep that knee down this way. If we bring it down, it's gonna bring that extra resistance. So whatever feels good to you, listen to your body. Now, wherever we are, we're gonna start to extend that leg out as nice and soft as we can get it. Start to extend the leg. Now, we don't have to get that leg perfectly straight. Don't want you to get it perfectly straight. Just want you to start to extend it out nice and slow. Even if it's just 1/4 of a centimeter at one time, just start to begin to straighten it out. Now, again, you can still have that opposite knee in. That's gonna help you. Take that pressure off. You keep going to your comfort level. Keep breathing. Feel that inner thigh work. Feel that hamstring. I want you to do it to your comfort level. Remember, give yourself the grace here. Keep breathing. Now, you're more than welcome if that knee is up. Then maybe if you'd like to try a little bit, maybe you take that foot to be flat on the ground and see how that feels. And then if that feels good, maybe you can start to extend that leg. And you see how that feels here. Keep breathing. No tension in that shoulder. We let that shoulder open up as we let the leg open up. Keep breathing. Just let the body get comfortable. Let the stomach relax. Let the hips relax. Take it back in. Oh, yes. We're going to bring both knees back in as we hug onto the top of the other foot. Now, again, if your hand doesn't reach the foot, you can grab onto the ankle, either one, pressing that knee down towards the mat. And again, you can take your peace fingers and grab your big toe as well, or grab the top of the foot, whatever feels comfortable. This isn't our half happy baby here if you're grabbing the top of your foot. And let's go ahead and start to extend it out. Again, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Just letting gravity take over here as you slowly begin to extend it. Again, you extend to your comfort level. You can maybe take the opposite knee down. Or if it's comfortable, begin to extend that leg all the way nice long. As you get comfortable here into that position, let your hips open up. Let your body feel ease here in whatever position that you have it in. This is really good for the shoulders, especially the inner thigh. And it takes a moment for your body to just catch up and release. So that's why we don't go with this very fast. We take our time. Let our body relax. Let our hips relax before we really come out of the pose. Because it really takes us a minute to even just settle into it. And if you have that leg long, the opposite leg, go ahead and bring it back in as we start to bend the knee of the opposite heel, taking that heel back into center, coming back onto our backs if we're not already. Closing our thighs up like a book, hug the knees into your chest. Give it a rock from left to right. And let's go ahead and bring our feet down. Toes tracking forward, knees bent, feet flat on the mat. Maybe we give it a rock from left to right, nice and slow. Let the knees fall over to one side. And then take them back up together and let them fall to the other side. Just relieving any last tension on the lower back. And maybe you repeat this maybe once or twice, whatever feels good for you. Remembering to give yourself that grace today. Remember to breathe. And once you're done, we take our knees back up to center. Walk our heels in. Maybe our fingertips come down. And we're gently going to counter stretch as we press into the heels. Lift the hips up for bridge. Just a nice counter stretch. Let everything in the upper body surrender. This is just the lower body. We did so much work on that upper body. Let's give it a rest. Press into the feet and the heels. Lift the hips up just a little bit higher. Remember to press those hips forward like we did in camel pose. And exhale, let it down. Lower back in contact with the mat. Rock it from left to right. And again, let's press into the feet and the heels. Lift the hips up one more time. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and lower it down. Now you're welcome to take any pose that feels good for you. I'm gonna take a little quick happy baby here, grabbing the tops of the feet, bringing it down towards the mat. So full happy baby here. Just pressing those feet down towards the mat, opening up with my hip flexors and quads. And then I'm gonna take the soles of my feet to touch. Lower my feet down, butterflying my knees open. You may want to take your final pose just like this, or maybe it feels comfortable to go ahead and let those feet come down nice and long. As we enter into our final pose, let's take a little breather, take our arms up overhead, stretch. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and take those hands down. Resting hand over heart and hand over belly. Just give yourself a moment to come to the breath. And before we let the rest of the day start to creep back in, I want you to just take 3 breaths here in silence, just sealing our intention and giving ourselves that grace. And when you're ready, inviting movement into your body, wiggling fingers and toes. Allow your breath to deepen. Gently hug one knee at a time till you have both knees in towards your chest. Rolling over to one comfortable side, cradle your head. Using that top hand to gently push yourself up to a nice comfortable seat. Placing those hands at heart center, our thumbs to our chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. Thanking your body for showing up as well. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I want you to take this energy, this grace with you off the mat and share it with others, because energy is infectious and we want to share the good stuff. I wish you a great day, and until next time, namaste. All right, woo! This was sunny. It was very sunny, but it wasn't that hot. So I thank you. I thank you for being a part of the practice. We're gonna turn the bed up just a little bit. Woo! It was sunny. No doubt about that. All right, who we got? Hey, all right, much needed stretch. I'm glad you got it. Oh, we got 9 people on, yes. I see the likes are coming through. We got 5. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I want you to enjoy the day. I am gonna get up out of here. I have been here already this is now yoga hour number 2. But I love being on the roof. I love it. I love that my client allows me to stay and teach my yoga class. It's always nice. I teach a double feature, right? I teach them, and then I got you. All right, let's see. All right, that was something I missed. All right, Tangla said thank you. Twitch said great practice. And Tangla, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please let me know. Send me a message. Shoot me an email, info@Tianna Christine. I want to make sure I'm saying your name correct. I thank you so much for joining. Twitch said great practice. Love the work on the hips, yes. And those arms too, right? Gonna get them arms going. We got the tickets to the gun show. All right. I'm gonna let you enjoy your Saturday. I'm gonna get to mine. I got more yoga coming up, and so I gotta get to that next practice as well. I thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your day, and I will see you on the next one. All right. Goodbye, y'all. We gonna dance it out. All right, yes. Now, please say something. Please say something. Let me know, because I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Because you're family. I got to get it right. I got to get it right. All right. See you all. I'm going to dance it out with my hips. All right, 1, 2 step. Have a good one, Tamisha B family. Hello, hello. All right. Yes. Please enjoy the arm practice in the hips. Yes, of course. I got you. I got you. All right. Until next time. I